Ho, 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 and happy Christmas. 'Tis I, Ken Lavigne, singer/vocal coach, and today we are looking at a suggested video to me from Jamie, one of our dear subscribers to the channel. Jamie writes, metal musicians perform Oh Holy Night, Dan VASC and Victor the Guitar Nerd. Dan just released this for Christmas. He said it would melt your face off. Well, Jamie, I actually happen to like my face in its current configuration, but let's check this selection out as soon as I get it booted up here. Hello, hello, where are we? Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. There we go.
Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth.
Okay, a bit of a brisk tempo for this Oh Holy Night, but more traditional. I'm waiting for the metal to melt my face off. It seems pretty traditional so far, though Dan seems to be employing a bit of a nasal forward nature, and that's something to be expected when he sort of pairs things back. I've become very accustomed and used to Dan's vocal styling, so well, we'll just see where he goes with this. I usually like things a little bit slower for Oh Holy Night, but I'm a bit vanilla when it comes to my preferences to some of these traditional Christmas classics.
Long lay the world in sin and error pining, till he appeared and the soul felt its worth. A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn.
It doesn't feel like Dan's quite in his happy pocket there in this early part of the song. It doesn't quite feel settled and relaxed. I almost feel like maybe he's intentionally trying to hold back a lot of the vocal heft, and that's creating some tension in his voice. And it's manifesting itself in interesting and some ways that he probably can't quite control. Do you know what I mean? For instance, the sensation that I usually would associate with this song is that unending stream of glorious legato. Legato is the Italian word for to join or singing smoothly. You're joining and binding each of those notes and tones seamlessly. And I don't necessarily, I feel a little unsettled at the beginning here. Perhaps as the song progresses, we'll find that Dan will find his happy place. Let's just see.
Fall on your knees, oh, hear the angel voices, oh, night divine, oh, night when Christ was born.
So he's adding a lot more tone to this section of the song. This is a song that I love dearly. It's probably my favorite Christmas song of all time. It has an incredible sentiment behind it, but I feel there's a forcefulness in this presentation, and I'm not sure that that's necessarily. I don't know. Jury's out here, Dan. Jury's out. I need to turn this up a bit.
his gospel is peace. Chains shall he break, for the slave is our brother, and in his name all oppression shall cease.
All right.
Sweet hymns of joy in grateful chorus raise we. Let all earth and us praise his holy name. Christ.
Okay. All right. Okay. So we had some death metal growls there, some screams. We've had some traditional approaches to singing. I'm getting a bit of a kitchen sink vibe from this version of A Holy Night. There's a lot of different styles here from Dan. All right. Okay. All right. There's still another verse to go here, and he's obviously building up to something. Okay. I'm just looking at his face there. That it's really unfair for singers, or two singers rather, to pause them as they are mid-sentence, because their faces are often contorted in expressions that seem somewhat unnatural. And I'm sorry to do that to you, Dan, right here. Let's continue on. All right. Okay, Dan, VASC, and Victor the Guitar Nerd collaborating there with their version of Oh Holy Night done metal style. It feels a little bit more like heavy metal. Well, not heavy metal, more like hard rock, maybe metal from a bygone era. And I said, it has a bit of a kitchen sink vibe. He wanted to throw just about everything he had at it. And I don't know. I'm a little bit, like I say, I'm a little bit more vanilla. I enjoy something that is heartfelt and emotionally connected. And while that had a lot of gusto, and I don't know. It didn't draw me in as often that song does, where it really pulls at my heartstrings. So, well, I'm just going to leave it at that for you all. Thank you so much, Jamie, for bringing that to my attention. Dan VASC, Danny, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. One of my favorite YouTube collaborators who goes above and beyond. This one felt a little bit rushed. I guess maybe it was just the tempo. I'm not really sure, but that's just what I think. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Always interested to find out what you think, and perhaps maybe you're like Jamie and you want to get a hold of me directly. There are links in the description. You can cut through all the noise and get to me directly. And lastly, if you're not yet a member of this fabulous community of music lovers and vocal aficionados, what are you waiting for? Hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss out on all of the great stuff that we produce here every week on the channel. Thank you so much for taking time out of your super busy holiday and spending a few of those precious moments here with us. Christmas comes but once a year. It's happening tomorrow if you're checking this out. I hope you do have a very merry holiday. I'm going to be taking a break for a few days here in preparation for the new year and just hanging out with my family. I hope you have that opportunity as well. So stay safe out there. Merry Christmas, and we will see you next time.